And Andy Ayling for Queensbury Promotions, sponsored by Raynham Steel. And Nemirov proudly presents 12 3-minute rounds for the vacant European Heavyweight Championship, live and exclusive on Box Nation from the Copper Box here at the Olympic Park in London. Your officials are appointed by the European Boxing Union and the British Boxing Board of Control. Your 3 scoring judges at ringside are Mr. Jan Christensen of Denmark, Mr. Christophe Fernandez of France, and Mr. Grzegorz Molenda of Poland. Your EBU steward in charge this evening is Mr. Peter Stuckey of Switzerland. Your British Boxing Board of Control steward is Charles Giles of Castle Bromwich. Your timekeeper bell is Michael McCann. And when your referee this evening in charge of the action is Mr. Guido Cavalieri of Italy. And now to introduce the contestants. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner, with a record of 23 wins, 1 loss, and 14 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 17 stone, and tonight wears black shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, from Schwerin, Germany, Edmund Gerber. And across the ring in the blue corner stands the WBO International Champion. His record reads 17 wins, 4 losses with 11 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 16 stone, 11 pounds, and tonight wears black shorts with the Union Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting and introducing from Finchley, London, Dereck Chisora. Your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
On Charles Chisora's trainer, just trying to get him to focus now. Concentrate on the job in hand.
Okay, shaking, good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, 12 3
Gerber slightly the taller man.
European Heavyweight Championship.
He has got a slightly straightforward, predictable style. Tends to fight in straight lines, but he can bang a bit, he can punch. Chisora, we know, when he really fancies the job, can be a formidable proposition, and comes into this on the back of a very good victory indeed, beating Malik Scott, the previously undefeated American, in his last fight back in July. What's he going to deliver tonight? Visibly overcome by emotion as he made his way into the ring, Barry.
Yeah, it's been a stressful time for him, a very emotional time for everyone in boxing, but you know, he was very close to Dean Powell with the Chisora camp, and you could see it in his emotions tonight. I'm sure he want to put a statement out and dedicate this fight to Dean. But he needs to keep moving his head when he's coming forward, though. Gerber can punch, especially with that right hand, so Dereck, even though he takes a good shot, still needs to keep that head plenty mobile.
Chisora, as a fighter, he likes the style of Joe Frazier, likes to get in there and throw plenty of hooks, working off the jab. Did fight for the European title before, of course, when he fought against Robert Helenius back in December 2011. That's a night he'd rather forget. One of the, let's say, certainly not one of the better decisions that I've seen in the last year or two.
No, he won that fight clearly, and everyone knew it. Just took a good body shot there, though, from Gerber. 2
of them landed hefty shots. He has got himself into shape for this, Chisora. 16-11. I think that's a career lightest. Certainly way. It was 18 stone 9 when he fought Tyson Fury.
You know, he got himself into good shape for the last fight against Malik Scott, and never really got the credit because of the way the fight finished. Never got the credit how he went about his work. Put loads of pressure on Scott and boxed very, very well that night.
Chisora would love another go against Tyson Fury. I know that for a fact. If he comes through this, he'd probably offer to fill that vacant engagement next week. Right now.
Good right hand there from Dereck Chisora.
Winner of this one clearly would take a significant step forward to getting back towards world title contention in the case of Chisora, or moving up into that sort of level in the case of Edmund Gerber. That's a lovely uppercut from Chisora. Quality shot, right hand.
Good work.
Putting his punches together well in this opening round.
And smothering the work with Gerber as well. I think he just won't give him opportunity to work on him all the time.
He's gone to work in this opening 3 minutes with a real attacking intent, Chisora.
Like I said, still got to keep moving ahead when he's coming forward, but a good start there for Dereck Chisora.
Good 3 minutes of action, almost more in that first 3 minutes there than we saw in 12 in the last fight.
Brings that up. Give me the water, put your feet out.
Don Charles, as Chisora refers to him.
Concentrate, how does that feel?
He's the coach.
Talk to me.
Really fairly pleased with what he's been doing there.
Good response. He took a decent right hand off Gerber, but then came back with his own looping right hand over the top, and that was the uppercut that you pointed out. Lovely, well delivered shot. Just dipped the left shoulder in to make room for the shot. And a good start for Dereck.
This is a title which was vacated by Kubrat Pulev.
You fit for it, yeah? That was good round.
Excellent
nice
Bulgarian who went into that IBF eliminator against Tony Thompson and won very handily. There have been talks of Chisora fighting Deontay Wilder, of course. That didn't happen because supposedly Wilder's legal problems, although I don't think Dereck was too impressed to see him over here sparring David Haye. I'm told it wasn't Wilder, incidentally, who caused that cut to Hayes' eye. I wonder if that fight's ever going to happen now.
I think it will, because it's just so much money involved, isn't it? But it was a big setback for everybody, isn't it?
Spoilt my weekend. I was ready to build a bit of a social life around that one. Shouldn't imagine David Haye's too worried about that, mind you.
I said that he needs to stay closer. You just give a little bit of space there between him and Gerber, and got caught coming in, so he needs to be close at all times, bobbing that head, that Joe Frazier's bobbing and weaving type style. I think you can break Gerber's heart, I really do. I think he'll feel sorry for himself if Dereck keeps the pressure on. Good response there though from Gerber. He took a few good body shots, trying to throw some back.
That's good from Chisora. He's using his considerable physical strength to try and push the big German back. If they keep this one up for 12 rounds, it's going to be a grueling old contest, but you can't imagine that it's going to continue at this sort of intensity for that sort of period.
Well,
Never know.
This is Dereck's sort of fight, isn't it? This is where he wants it. Clever right hand there from Gerber just before Dereck unleashes with the body assault yet again. Oh, lovely.
He looks sharp tonight, Chisora.
Quality work, isn't it, John?
German's face is marking up. Edmund Gerber, born in Kazakhstan, been a professional for 6 years.
To be fair, Gerber's he's not bad technically. He doesn't do a lot of things wrong. It's just one pace, isn't he? As we've seen against Michael Sprott.
Twice. Good shot again.
He felt that.
I'm impressed by these hooks that Chisora's firing in. Impressive accuracy from Chisora. Really does look on the money this evening.
Good right hand on the top there from Chisora again. Oh, good round.
Oh, what a good round that was from Dereck Chisora. Very impressive. Keeps that together, it's not going to last the full distance, I tell you that much.
Pull your leg back. Spit.
I need my cold towel in my hand.
Give my cold towel, please. Dean, just step up on the ring, man.
He was really going to work, targeting the body.
And the variety in his work, when he hooks to the body and coming back with the uppercut then straight away, just mixing it from head to body, just confusing Gerber. Good work. Really good work. Still got to take some shots, mind off Gerber, but
the body shots are working nice. Keep doing it. Okay.
You're more than a one-dimensional fighter, remember that.
Seconds out. Round 3.
Third round, we've got the first two to Dereck Chisora, this European heavyweight title fight. The vacant belt.
Trying to get some space in his work now, Dereck, and beating Gerber to the jab. This is where I want him. This is where I want him to do his work.
Test of strength as much as anything.
And fitness, John, isn't it? Because they're pushing against each other, two heavy men. And those little uppercuts, even though they're heavy shots, they're irritating. They take it out to you. They really do. They're soul-destroying punches to take a good uppercut.
That's good from Chisora, but he had to take one back, and a solid one.
Oh, good shot there, and 3 or 4 good hooks off Chisora, and he's going for it now, John.
Gerber's under attack, and Chisora starting to unload. The big German having to give ground. Concerted body attack from Chisora.
Just too fast, isn't it, for Gerber? The pace is too high for him. Good uppercut though in response there, Gerber. Landing with, hitting Dereck's head back.
Smear of blood from the big Kazakh's nose. And Chisora starting to go to work. There's a cut around the eye now as well, which Chisora will be inspired by, powering on the pressure. Wading in with heavy shots.
He's breaking his heart, John, slowly. Oh, good right hand there from Chisora.
He's busting him up and doing a number on him now. Big round for Chisora, that one. Crowd like that one.
Just those series of hooks, wasn't it, that really set the tone for that round. And 2 little spells, then he had 3 or 4 left or right hooks, catching Gerber flush each time.
Good.
Got a decent fan base back home in Germany. Comes from Schwerin. German television will be covering this one. Very respected trainer in his corner, Carsten Rover. And if he's going to find a way of turning this round, I can't for the life of me at this stage see where it's coming from. Chisora looks like a man on a mission.
He really does, and he's got the right idea, haven't he? Fight at the high pace.
Seconds out. Round 4.
Fourth round of this 12-rounder. All three so far clearly to Dereck Chisora.
Again, Gerber's just in the wrong place, isn't he? He needs to keep his distance. He's got a nice solid straight right hand, but he can't use it that close. He needs to take a little half a step back, try and catch Dereck coming in. Not giving Dereck anything, not giving any resistance, is he? Just letting Dereck walk up right close to him and work away.
Just apropos, nothing at all really, just for a moment. Of course, Ken Norton losing his life this year, this week, at the age of 70. If you've never seen Norton fight, get on YouTube, do yourself a favour, and go and watch Ken Norton against Larry Holmes in 1978. What a fight! What a fight that was.
He was a good fighter in an era of great heavyweights, wasn't he? Really, that was his only fallback, wasn't it? In a different era, he would have ruled, I'm sure.
Oh, good shot. And Chisora wants to get onto, well, he's suggesting that he's not hurt, but he certainly wants to go onto his bike for a moment. That's the best punch that Chisora's opponent, Edmund Gerber, has thrown. And another right hand. That's two good shots here in this fourth round.
It's the distance, isn't it? He's got the distance to throw the right hand. But Dereck needs to get back on his chest, smother his work.
Needs to find a way to get in. He's just going to get his head straight. Well, how badly do you think he was hurt? Was he?
I think he was, most definitely. He wouldn't run around this much, would he, if he didn't feel it. I'm not saying he was going to go down, but he must have shook him up. We know Gerber can punch with that right hand. It's not a snappy shot, but it's a heavy right hand that he has.
We do know that Chisora can take a shot. Vitaly Klitschko couldn't put him away. David Hay did. But it takes a lot to move Dereck Chisora. That was a good shot, though, from Edmund Gerber. Left hand looked as though it was low.
Yeah, blocked as well, wasn't it? Oh, lovely little combination there from Dereck.
Well, he showed a bit of ring savvy and experience, getting on his bike and staying away, and he looks as though he's now fully focused and recovered.
Well, he's stopped his style, hasn't he? He's looking to get up on his toes a little bit, do a little bit of jabbing, a little bit of moving.
Not sure that's necessarily the best way to be. That's more where he wants to be. Good round, this.
Yeah.
Good round. Now, did those two right hands, were they enough to take the round away from Chisora?
Not for me, John. No, I think the work rate again at Dereck was enough to win that round.
Here's the first one. Whoa, that was a cracker.
Really was a crunching shot. He done well.
Really. That was the same one from a different angle, just in case you didn't get the full impact of it from the first camera shot. Chisora coming back, but he got clocked by another, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He got clocked by two right hands, but for the majority,
give me more water, please.
It was all Dereck Chisora.
Bonus 10 seconds.
Yeah, drink some water. Listen, wake up, right? You're winning this fight by miles. Don't give it away. Don't keep tight.
Seconds out. Round 5.
$4-0 on Barry Jones's scorecard here. But arguably the most concussive punches were the ones that Chisora absorbed in that fourth round. First one in particular was a real humdinger, and the big fella did well to take it.
Yeah, you don't want to be taking too many of them, does he? For sure. He just get back on his original tactics with the tactics to do. Well, Dereck has a good work rate, doesn't he? He has a good engine, I think. And his body shots are going to play their part down the stretch if it goes that far. A little uppercut there from Gerber.
Chisora also looking for the same punch. Pair of them trying to bring their punches up in the middle.
Shots, aren't they, those body shots. And Gerber, look at the hold now. Both trading right hands there. Again, those body shots just slowing Gerber down, aren't they? He just doesn't want to throw so many punches.
Right hand from German, just catching Chisora as he came in.
Yeah, well, it's when Dereck throws a right hand, he needs to keep the left hand tight to his face, doesn't he? He drops it a little bit, gives Gerber the opportunity to land with that right hand.
Now Chisora going to work again. Has maintained an impressive work rate tonight.
Just missing an overhand right there, Dereck.
A testament to his conditioning, isn't it? The number of punches that he's been able to go and the way he's able to sustain it, and he's in trouble here.
A couple of good left hooks there from Dereck.
The legs just stiffened a bit when that right hand connected. It's all over. Referee has stopped it. All over in the 5th round. And Dereck Chisora is the champion of Europe. That is a good performance. An emotional night for Dereck Chisora. He wanted to deliver, and he most certainly has done. When the opportunity came, he kept the pressure up, kept on raining in heavy shots, body shots, eventually creating the opening, and when he got the chance, he wasn't about to let it go begging.
But he caught, when he had Gerber on the ropes, he caught him with a couple of solid left hooks, didn't he? Seemed to make Gerber turn his back a little bit, and then when it went back in to finish it off, the referee rightly thought that Gerber was in no state to continue, but good win. It was all from the very beginning, wasn't it? From the wrong one, just put loads of pressure on him, and he lands with a couple of good left hooks. And we just missed it, actually, just before that.
Well, I tell you what,
that right hand over the top just glanced the jaw, and
I tell you what, Barry, if those are the tactics that Dean Powell left with Dereck Chisora, he did a pretty good job of them.
Oh, it's a good tribute to his friend, isn't it? He broke his heart, John, that's what he did. Just broke Gerber's heart.
Almost went there with that right hand. There's nothing coming back, nothing. And I think the referee was absolutely right.
And those body shots for sure played a big part, didn't they? From the first round straight away, just wearing Gerber down, tiring him out. And he did, like you said, he broke his spirit, didn't he? He's on the corner there, just feeling sorry for himself, and didn't protest when the referee stepped in.
5th round stoppage then. And Dereck Chisora keeps himself very much in that heavyweight mix. There'll be big opportunities ahead still. There's talk of him fighting Deontay Wilder. Maybe that can still happen at some stage. Thomas Adamek, the crowd-pleasing Polish heavyweight, he'd be another possibility. And there are plenty of others out there as well. Dereck Chisora, of course, wants Vladimir Klitschko. They exchanged words, shall we say, in a nightclub in Ibiza. And of course a few pleasantries prior to the fight against Vitaly Klitschko. The face full of water. And now I think confirmation of the results. We can go into the ring and hear from Mark Burdis about a very impressive victory indeed for Dereck Chisora.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes and 50 seconds of round 5, your referee has stopped the contest. Indeed, Edmund Gerber was in no position to continue. The winner and the new European heavyweight champion from Finchley, Dereck Chisora!
Well, that was a performance to take some pride in for Dereck Chisora. Very good tonight. He's got himself into great shape. He produced the performance he wanted to, and as a tribute to his friend and